All right, so we have a really special song to play today by a band called Johnny X and the Conspiracy. This is a 7-inch by Cell Trade's the name of it, that was put out in 1997. Also called a 45 because it does 45 rotations per minute. This I have a story about. So this is one of the first records I ever bought when I started listening to punk rock, maybe around 5th grade or so. And then as I listened more, there was this figure that would pop up in the lyrics sometimes named Johnny X, like a Neil Cassidy of punk rock. And he was in a Bouncing Souls song, I know that. I think he was in a Social Distortion song. I think there's some others. I haven't looked it up in a long time. But nonetheless, I was like, who in the world is Johnny X? Probably not long after, maybe 3 or 4 years after, I went to a Bouncing Souls show and they were selling this 45, Johnny X and the Conspiracy. I don't even think Johnny X was on the show. They were just selling it. So I bought it and I've been listening to it ever since. It's really good. There's not much output from Johnny X and the Conspiracy. There's not much information online either. There's a few videos. Then there's some other stuff from other LPs, 45s that they put out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you have a ton of information about Johnny X and the Conspiracy. Let me know if you do. I really like, and I have since I was young, this front cover right there, and then the back too. And it's just a cool design that they had. And then on the record itself, on the side A of the record, there are only 3 songs on this record. They have a 5-point star and some other imagery. And then on side B, they have a man in a trench coat wanting to fight people, which is great. We're going to listen to side B, the whole thing, because it's just one song on side B called Single Bullet Theory. So here is Johnny X and the Conspiracy, Single Bullet Theory, from the 45 by Cell Trade from 1997. And again, one of the first records I ever bought. So let's do it. Yeah. Cool drum beat. Pick bass. I do like pick bass, along with any other form of bass playing. So I don't listen to it. I haven't listened to it in a very long time, other than to just make sure I had the right track for like 15 seconds before I recorded this video. I actually played it with the wrong track before, but it sounds like even more than just punk. It sounds very post-punk, very noise rock, etc. Nonetheless, it's just an interesting thing that I have. That 45 is 25 years old. I've had it for. I always say that I started collecting records at 14. So, if I'm correct about that and it wasn't earlier, then I've had it for 22 years. There it is. Yeah, 22 years, almost 23 years. Yeah, and it's cool to listen to every once in a while. All right, peace.